Hello, thank you for joining this video. Here we'd like to explore the Store Locator page for your Shopify store. So to begin with, we'd like to show you our demo store, our game theme style delays. And here, as you can see, we have the stores menu. So when we click on one of the stores, we go to the page Store Locator. So as you can see, here we've added some other section like events calendar, and when we scroll down we get the Store Locator, and we can just scroll through all of the locations. So you can just add as many locations as you have to your store, or just simply one if you have one store location. So to add the page, we first of all, of course, need to create it. So for this, we go to our Shopify admin panel, online store, pages. And in here, we have all the pages that we have in our store. And to add a new one, just simply click on Add Page here. Now let's give it a title. So let's call it Store Location. And then keep in mind that you can actually add this page, add the content to this page from here. So here you can add the text, you can of course format it, you can insert tables, links, images, videos. You can also edit the content in the HTML code. So feel free to do it from here. However, we also have a theme template for the page. So if you just simply want to add the page to your store and modify it from your theme customizer. So once we add the page, we need to go to theme template, and if you want to customize this page from here, you can stay with the default page, or you can just simply choose the Store Locator. So let's now choose the Store Locator and save our changes. So now we have our page ready, and now we need to go to our theme customizer. From here we click on pages and we go to Store Locator. As you can see, it's now assigned to one page, Store Location, the page we've just recently created. And here is our page. And from here we can of course customize it. And so first of all, we have this template and we have the default page template. There are no changes we can do to this default page. As you remember, the default page is customizable only from your Shopify admin panel. So in here, you can add the content, the title if you want. And as you can see, the title is seen in here. However, if you want to hide this default page, you can just simply click here. And now we no longer see the default page template. Or let's just make it visible and we get the name. So next we have two sections of store locations. If you have only one store location, you can choose to either hide the second section or just click on the section and choose to remove the section altogether. So we have our store allocation section. We have a separate video on how to set up your store allocation section. We'll link it in the description box, but in this video we'll just quickly look through it. So first of all, we get the image here and the text here, and we can choose to reverse the content so that we have the text here and the image on the right side. Next, we can also add the heading. So as you can see, it says store name. You can of course enter the name here, for example. Next, you can also add the subheadings. You can also change the address heading, so you can rename it to find us here, for example, and then add the address text. So from here, as you can see, we can just simply type in the address. We can make it bold, we can make it italic, or we can just simply insert a link if we want to, of course. So for example, let's just enter some address in here. You can also choose to show scheduling, of course, if you have this available, or you can just simply remove the text from here. And as you can see, the schedule has disappeared. However, we can just simply add this section back and just enter the time in here. For example, we can just rename it to working hours and just simply type in here like this. Next, we also have the phone heading, so you can of course add your phone in here, or you can once again just simply remove the text from here and these fields will disappear from our text section. And next we have two buttons. So as you can see, we can add the link, of course, to this button. So we have the first and the second button. So if you want to just have only one button, you just need to remove the heading, the label from the second button, and you'll have only one button here. So we can, of course, rename it. Let's just name it Contact Us. And here we can enter the link. So of course you can use this button for whatever needs that you'd prefer to use it. You can enter external links, internal links in here. Well, for example, for our example, we've named the button Contact Us, and now let's add pages and let's add the contact page in here. Next, we can also change the button style. So right now it's set to primary, which means that we have white background and black letters and black borders, or we can change it to secondary and we'll just simply have the reverse effect. We'll have the black background, white letters, but when we hover, we get the reverse effect. And the same with the primary. We have white background, but on hover, we have the black background. So this is how you just simply add the link to this button. And also we have in here the image. So you can, of course, add your image. Feel free to add any image that you want in here. And we also have the Google Maps API key. So if you have you registered your business in Google Maps, you can, of course, add the map to your store locator. So if you want to find out more about how to get this API key, we'll link this Google Maps platform article in the description box. There's also a video in here. You can take a look, and then you can just simply add the API key in text here. And next, we also can set the layout to full white, but if the section isn't checked, then the container white will be set based on the group layout in the theme settings. So here it is. We go to theme settings, layout, and we see that the container white is set to medium. And the last thing here are the offsets. So if you want to have spacing in between this section, like here, you can, of course, add them in here for the desktop and for mobile. So you can add the offset for the top, like here, for the bottom, like here, and the same for the mobile. So once we just simply save our changes here, then our page is ready. So keep in mind that you can actually add other sections to this page. As in our demo store, as you can see, we have the newsletter section. We also have the events calendar section. So feel free to just add any sections that you want. You can just simply click on add section. And for example, let's add our events calendar. And then you can start adding the content to this section here. So now let's save the changes and let's take a look at our page. First of all, let's see how it looks from the mobile. So as you can see, when we switch to the mobile, we see the name of our page, the picture, and underneath here, we see all of this store location content. We see the address, the working hours, the phone, and the button Contact Us. And other sections, as you can see, are here as well. And this is it. So this is how you just create the store location page. This is also how you can add it to your theme customizer page. And feel free to just contact our team if you have any questions. We're always here to help you. And don't forget about our theme manual, where you can also find all of this information in here. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. Bye.